you afraid to die?
This time I wasn't scared.
Mickey 17 is a new movie from Warner Brothers starring Robert Pattinson. Warner Brothers has already announced that the movie will end up on its streaming platform just 18 days after its theatrical window opened.
You read through the paperwork?
Yeah. I should have read through it.
Now, I don't know about you, but I haven't seen a single trailer for this movie. Not so much as a poster. So they spent like $190 million on this movie. Why didn't they market it? I have a theory, but it's only a theory. So the movie has Robert Pattinson and Mark Ruffalo, so they've got some star power going, and they obviously spent a lot of money, so why wouldn't they bother to market the movie? And why would they make the theatrical window so short? That's kind of been the name of the game, though, in the movie industry the last few years. If you're thinking the movie didn't get any marketing support because it wasn't any good, I don't think that's the case. A majority of viewers gave it a good review, with an average score of 6.9 out of 10, so you know, not setting the world on fire, but like pretty good. And Mickey 17 didn't open to huge numbers, but again, they didn't market it. Is that why? Maybe. But maybe they just never planned to put a bunch of marketing dollars behind the movie. Then why go to all that trouble? Why spend all the money and hire the big stars?
The ship was filled with mostly dickheads.
Well, what if the theatrical window is just an advertising vehicle and like a prestige shine you put onto your product? Like imagine like you really like pickles and you could just order pickles from your refrigerator. That's kind of the situation that movie studios find themselves in, right? They all own streaming platforms. And if every studio has an exclusive streaming platform, then why bother with movie theaters? If you can just sell your product directly to your customer and bypass the middleman, which in this case is movie theaters, why wouldn't you? That's what they're doing. I think they're trying to kill the movie theaters on purpose.
Allegedly.
Why settle for a percentage of a movie ticket when you can charge your customers $20 a month forever? Is that what's happening here? It's only a theory, I'm just guessing. But is it the experience customers want? I mean, if you only have 2 or 3 weeks to see a movie, you don't really have a choice.
You're an expendable! You're here to be expended!
You know, you're sick one weekend, you got a wedding the next weekend or something like that. You know, you're just busy. You gotta work. You don't have the extra money to go to a theater right now. Whatever the reason, just 3 weeks isn't getting it done. I mean, even movies that have like big openings don't get a long theatrical window. Like the Super Mario Brothers opened big, but what was that in the theater for 4 weeks? And that studio has a big partnership with Netflix, right? And that's where it sat for a long time. Not really sure where it ended up now. Something's happening here and it feels intentional. You hear a lot of complaints from the industry that nobody wants to go to the movie theater anymore. Well, give us a chance, maybe.
This is my battle cry.
I just watched Sean Baker's acceptance speech when he received his Oscar for Best Director at the Academy Awards last week.
Where did we fall in love with the movies? At the movie theater. And right now, the theater-going experience is under threat.
There really was an unknown virus in the air. Lethal one.
See you tomorrow.
Movie theaters, especially independently owned theaters, are struggling, and it's up to us to support them. Distributors, please focus first and foremost on the theatrical releases of your films.
I am totally astonished that he mentioned distributors, if not by name, but at least he said the word at all. But more than that, I know he said,
Parents, introduce your children to feature films in movie theaters, and you'll be molding the next generation of movie lovers and filmmakers.
But for the most part, I don't think he's talking to us. He's talking to the studios. Something's happening. Feels on purpose.
Allegedly.
But again, this is just a theory.